Hi, now 2025 and we will start to build our first Android application. What we need for it? Only Android Studio. It's easy to find and download, it's absolutely free and nothing is needed for it. Let's dive into development. Here I have my old projects, new project. It have a bunch of options and we need this empty view activity. You can rename it if you wish and click finish. Okay. Here you see the Gradle project working. Gradle is some build system. You see here a lot of files and Gradle make the application from it. It's a tree of our files. We don't need that now. We have here only two files what we're interested in. First one is the main activity, is the entry point of our program. Any program starts from main function. We have here the activity main.xml. It's a layout. We see here the canvas itself and one text view. Here it is, text view with text hello world. Here you see tree of components. Use it now. Now it contains only text view. And here we see the palette of options what we can use in a program. Let's try at the most used one, view button. Just take it and drag and drop to the canvas. Okay, here it is. In the component tree, our canvas. If I click on the button, I see white dots. That dot means I can constrain it to another view. I have options here and I wish to constrain top of my button to text view. Okay, it means if I will drag my text view, the button will follow. I will constrain my button to the parent, to the left and right side. It means button will be in the center of the parent between left and side. I can use a code view of my canvas, of my layout. It represents the code implementation of my canvas, and I can use the split view. It contains the code and the canvas. Let's return to the main activity and try to interact with our button and text view. We need to create some function. Function means action. Do some for me. Private, fun, do some for me. In these brackets we will declare what directly this function will do if somebody called it. Let's declare our button. Value, my button. Let's try to find it. Find view by ID. We need to specify type of view button. We need to specify ID of this button, and file r.id knows everything about all IDs we have in a project. RID button. We can dive into this link using command plus click. If you use Win, it's a control plus click. And here it is, our button, and we see it has some fields, some options. For example, ID. I can create new ID, replace it, my new shiny button. Okay, now this button have a new ID and we can find it in r.id. My new shiny button. Let's ask button to do something. Set on-click listener. On-click listener means if somebody click on this view, this button will be listened. We specify some action here. For example, value, text, view, RID, text view, text view, text. Here it is. We have button, we have click listener of this button, and inside click listener we ask text view for change it text. Let's run our application. Here we have a list of our devices. It can be real devices, your phone, your tablet. It can be virtual devices, emulator. When you install Android Studio install one of emulator for you. It's fully free. You can add more of them if you wish to test your application on several devices, like I do. For any interaction with your devices, you can open here Device Manager and you can see all of them. You can hit the plus and create new device. Here's the templates for it. You can click Next, choose the version of Android and install. It's free. We will use this one virtual device, this one application, our application, and run it. Build of my application failed and we have some error here. We can read it. Dependency require Android APIs version 35 and app is currently compiled against Android 44. It means our program wished to use 35 version of Android and now it use 34. We can find it and fix Command plus Shift plus F. It's a find in all files. 34. Compile SDK, target SDK. I will write here 35. You can edit it right here in the find window. It's a very cool feature of Android Studio. You can find it and edit right now. Escape. We need to sync Gradle files because we edit some build files. Build successful and we'll try to run it again. Cool. We can click the button. Yep, here it is. New text after button clicked. It means you run your first program. Program starts through the main activity, moves to this onCreate, do some, declare our button, declare our text view and change the text after button clicked. That's done. Your first Android application. I hope this video was useful for you. It brings you something new, fresh and exciting. Hit the subscribe button and we will meet soon. See you!